Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And our question tonight comes to us again from Insomniac Forever, who asks, what is the best way to send energy to or do magic for a person who is not physically present with you at the time? Now, the answer to this is dependent upon understanding the difference between the nature of the soul and the nature of our physical reality. The soul is in a different plane of existence from the body, and is not subject to the laws of time and space in the same way. When you are working at a spiritual level, when you're working on the astral level, the constraints of the physical world, as a general rule, don't mean anything. Therefore, you do not have to be in the same room with the person to do energy work for them, to do a psychic reading for them, to do magic with them. It can be done across the city or around the world. And most people who have been involved in magic for any length of time have done this kind of remote working. Most people who practice psychic reading, if they've done it for any length of time, have done remote reading, either by telephone or through internet chat or even by letter. It is absolutely not necessary to be physically with the person. In fact, if you pay attention to, for example, those psychics who work with the police and trying to solve crimes, obviously the person who is the victim of a crime is not present there physically. The psychic will use things that belong to them to tie into them. And that is the secret of doing this kind of work. Whenever you're doing remote work, you have to be able to tie into the spiritual essence of the person in some way. As a general rule, if you're doing psychic work, you might use the person's name. Some people prefer to use their birthday. Some people want to use their image, their physical image, or the sound of their voice. For example, a psychic who does phone readings can tie into the person through the sound of their voice. If you're doing magic or sending energetic work to the person, you would tie in the same way. And other ways that you might do this is through a symbol that represents the person, or any number of many different things. Now, in some cases, when you're doing magical work with a person or for a person, they may be tying into you at the same time through meditation, through attunement. And this is a common way of doing this kind of remote ritual. But it's not necessary because it can again be done simply by tying into their spiritual essence. So I hope that answers your question, and until next time, may you blessed be.